We are live.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to our stream playthrough as we continue on through Pokemon Shield using the gym exclusive versions only. So Ghost Ice types are only ones allowed in our party. Last time we beat the Water Gym, and now because we had some Rotoms and some Grass types, and Yetta did us some good work.
Yeah.
Today, we're moving on and going into the second mine. Having a mine right on the end of a town seems a little dangerous to me, but what do I know? The first mine was at least, away.
From the town, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of came out into a town, but there was still space. There was a short route in between the two.
Not the case in this one. Not the case for this one.
This one, where they put it right on the end of town.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You even got your new wheels last time.
Yes, we got the bicycle, which so much faster to get around. One thing I did do off stream is that you can go to the wild and pay watts for upgrades.
You missed something there.
And I upgraded the bike as much as I could.
Oh.
You guys don't want to see it, it's boring. You just go talk to any of the watt traders in the wild, and they'll say, hey, do you want to upgrade your bike? I'll say, yes, please. And I got to pay a lot of watts. It really helps if you unlock the Isle of Armor first. That way, you can go to Digging Pod and get thousands of watts.
Mm-hmm.
And now you see Team Yell's moved up here. Any other gym challenger can shove off. If you don't like it, you can go sulk in Galar Mine number 2. Because I do want to point out, theoretically, we can't just go back to Motostoke this way. But the game wants us to go to the mine, so we're going to go to the mine.
Yep.
But I just thought I'd point that out. A lot of people might miss that if they're just sticking straight to the plot. Presumably, that's how Hawk beats you everywhere, is that he just hops on the train.
That is entirely possible. And that's probably why he doesn't get as much training in, and his Pokemon are not that great.
Here we go. So, welcome to Galar Mine number 2. Got a lot of rock hoppers going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I see that glowy in the water. Hold on. That's pretty rare. So I doubt it'll be an ice or a ghost type, but hey, a watt Pokemon is a watt Pokemon.
Yeah, it's free watts.
Just for the sake of fishing, we just got a lure ball for this reason here. Might as well use it. And it looks like a fish head.
Yeah, a little bit. There you go.
Not that we caught a fish, we caught a choodle. Galarian Squirtle, basically.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not getting it. Alright, oh. Look who decided to wait for us. You again.
Oh, yeah.
I feel sorry for my Pokemon if I made them take part in a battle against low-level opponents. I'm not in the mood to deal with weaklings right now. Then again, I suppose it's a form of mercy to crush weak opponents early on.
Huh.
Garner a misguided impression that you're stronger than me, then you surely would be up for a Pokemon battle. Just 1 second, Beatty. No time to deal with pathetic trainers. Yeah, he's not going to let you through. But we got an expert belt. I want to make sure we've got it. Okay, our big bad Nexus has got it. Oh, and I wanted to show everybody our Snom, because it had to be evolved at night. I did it off screen, unfortunately. There was just no way around it.
Yeah, these are morning streams, and it has to be evolved at night, so
Snom evolved to Frostmoth. Alright.
And I'm also following along in the mine, even though I've been through here already.
Now, I expect Nixus to wipe the floor with BD again, but I have been wrong before, so this is our backup plan. We're going to be using Frostmoth. She's a bug, as well as an ice type. And we happen to have... No, it's in here. I saw it last screen. Silver powder. Boost the power of bug-type moves.
There she goes. That'll make her more devastating.
So just in case BD does manage to get a super effective move off on Nixus, we are... it's utterly inconceivable that I, the challenger chosen by the chairman, will lose. We already beat you once.
Ever hear of that river in Egypt?
Alright, BD. Solo-osis. Still a little beanball. Blue ball. Kinda looks like a bean. Cover the old Shadow Claw. Down you go. I keep growing a bit. Only a little bit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Altheta. No, we're gonna stick with Nixus all the way through. And we're even gonna be using our ghost moves until it says not super effective. Edie's little goth chick. Looks like a little chicken.
Yeah.
Now our Satena. I mean, you leveled them up, Edie, but
there's not much help.
None of them evolved. Looks like you do at least have another Pokemon this time, so that's something. But the fact that I'm one-shotting every single one of your Pokemon, I feel like you're giving an arrogant person like you a reaction.
Nah, he just denies it every time.
Ponyta, that's our new problem. That's pure fairy, I think, or psychic fairy.
It's psychic right now. It doesn't gain the fairy type until evolution.
Looks like not everyone can corner my team like this. Question is, where did he pick it up? He couldn't have gone to the area where they naturally spawn on a route. And I don't think they naturally spawn in the route wild.
No, I don't think so. Unless they're super rare.
Maybe you got lucky in a raid then?
Might have.
Haha, Wonder Guard.
Yeah, it's pure psychic right now. Nothing on his team has any fairy typing.
Mm-hmm. That might be a problem later, we'll see. Alright, bye-bye, Beatty. Beatty. You showed at least a little effort, so I decided I should let you win.
Mm-hmm. We'll see about that, buddy.
Good strong case of denial. Pardon me, it seems I must take back my words. You're not weak, you just lack talent. Your chances of completing the gym challenge are pretty slim, I must say. Here, I'll give you this. Something to show you at least tried. Now he gives us a lead card. Where shall I go next to collect wishing stars? Ray Dens. Okay, now that he's out of the way, now we need to actually get our way through the mine. I think a lot of what's in here is strong against fire types, or it's weak to fire types. I always get it backwards.
There's the Stunfisk here. I believe it's ground steel. That would be strong against fire. Or electric.
Wouldn't steel be weak to fire?
Because it's ground, it's got type defense.
So then it'll hate water.
Yes.
Alright. Let's see.
It'll also hate ice. But Nixus, you did good work there.
Yeah, I think. Let's start getting our gym team prepped. The strongest level Pokemon in the fire gym is at level 27, I think we decided.
Yes.
So Kageki is going to lead the charge as our premier Pokemon epitomizing the ring. Oh, excuse me, need a drink.
Yep.
And we're going to load up our team with ground and ground and water types that are both ghost and ice.
Yep.
This is not your home. You need to go there.
Not your box.
Yeah. Let's see. Frillish. We definitely want Frillish. I think Anacomplete.
Anapleket.
Anapleket. Want to get that name right one of these days. Anapleket, this is not your party.
No, she's not going to be too happy with all the ground types in the area.
By the way, I did come up with a name for the female Drifloon. I haven't come up with a male one yet. Well, if we get to the Pokemon Center in this stream, I'll show you guys what the great name is. Ground, ice, egg, water, ice. And if they hit level 27 or 28, I suppose, we'll switch them out for, I think we still have, at least one more ground ghost to work through. I'm not going to lie, guys, the ghosts are going to be doing the heavy lifting more than the ice type through the fire gym. But in the defense, I will try to give the ghosts a shot.
You mean the ice?
The ice is a shot, yes. I'm really concerned about them, but we're gonna see how it goes. Alright, all that being said, yeah. Oh, and one other thing while I was out there, off stream, I did come across one other TM in the wild, Stomping Tantrum and Bulldoze. Very lovely ground move. Considering where we're going, definitely worth putting on our people.
Team, you mean?
Let's see, you're a physical. So, Mud Slap's time to go. I'm just full of word salad today, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, big girl, you've been dying for another ground move for a while. Get you Bulldoze. Let's see. Siren, do you need a good strong water move, or are you set? Absorb, Hex, Brine, Water Pulse. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll leave no Whirlpools. I'm not a big fan of multi-hit moves anyway. So we are good to go, and hopefully today we'll get an egg hatch. We'll see. Our last egg. Alright, time to do a test. Here's the Bear Trap Pokemon, Stunfisk.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Ice Shard is a relatively weak move, and I could replace it with stronger stuff now. But the fact that it's a priority move and always goes first means a lot. Haha, revenge doesn't work because it's a normal move or fighting move. Now, Sucker Punch, on the other hand. Mwah! I didn't get nearly as much out of that as I'd hoped. Sucker punch. Rock, paper, scissors with sucker punch. You don't know if it's going to throw it at us or not. Alright, Kagiki, we'll head you back to the Pokemon Center and heal you up. Let's see if Siren can finish the job. Angel, we did confirm that the Kabu's strongest Pokemon is 27.
Yes.
Let's say 27, 28 would be the max we're going to let Pokemon get to that we're going to be using.
Yep.
All right. Oop, no. No, there's an item. And we need our ground types are physical attackers. I'm willing to bet. Yeah. I don't know why I put them on here. You go back over here to... Huh? You shouldn't have that at all. That for now. Just, leave it. You definitely need to be with the boy. Bird. Got balloons for that. They don't make flying moves yet, but I'm sure they will soon. Okay. Who's our strongest physical? 454, 32, 1, 34, 22, 46, 30, 50. 46, 30 seems to be... Okay. Alright, now we're a bit more rearranged. Let's do this again. So, it seems that the ice types do damage on the stun fists, but not as much good damage. Oh, maybe grass is the way to go. Not sure. Figure something out. Meantime, we got a Krug.
You've got a happy Kagiki.
Uh-huh.
You saw the little shake she did.
I did. You say
getting higher.
Her outfit kind of is giving off kimono vibes.
Yeah, I think that's the intention.
Go back. Alright, try this again. See, yeah. The perspective is water and ground moves. So really, this is a Great place to train up Pokemon specifically to fight the fire gym.
Yep. And even to catch one's super effective in the fire gym.
It's not a ghost or an ice, we're not interested. Also, did you just try using a ground move on a water type? I got bad news for you.
You've lowered your speed.
Yes, if you brine, doubles the power if your HP is half or less.
Ah.
So hit me with those mud shots.
Ooh.
Now you've disabled your mud shot because of cursed body. Somehow lived. Okay. I guess this one only has one move that can attack ghosts, and it would have been mud shot.
You can't even use struggle because it's a normal type move.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I wonder if that would work, actually. If it had no more moves left but struggle and it was against a ghost, would it actually be able to use struggle and damage itself?
I don't think so, because again, struggle's a normal type move.
Huh, that's a good way to counter if you're trying to catch a particular annoying Pokemon and it runs out of moves. Switch to a ghost so it doesn't hurt itself and die.
At least I don't think it'll do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
Alright, well, that all being said, Kageki, you are at level, or in self-imposed level cap, so you're temporarily out. You'll be back in before too long. Bring in Deidre for more ground coverage, and let's keep them moving. Pokemon is bursting with energy. What I mean to say is, please battle me. Oh, I should have put the incense on. Alright, Francis, what you got? Charcoal. Bad choice, Bucko.
Oh, it's definitely going to hate water.
And not a bird.
Not a flying type.
Go away.
Obviously, that was the best it could do.
Loss is a loss. Pokemon lost its energy too. Yeah, and we're going to have to be a little careful. We want to keep things within the level cap. Because level 27 is pretty close. 25.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to let Siren get one level above what Kabu has. And then we're actually going to have to retire her temporarily, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
As she is our only water type at the moment, as we don't have an ice water yet. But based off how the eggs are going, I'm pretty sure I think I know what that egg is. So we'll see how things go. In the meantime, here, you hold on to that. We want this. Gotta keep that on her. We need money. Moving along. Dust balls, good stuff. No, now would be a good time to let one of the others have a shot. Zalby, you're up, buddy. Let's see, what hits harder? Stomping Tantrum, let's try that. Not bad. Revenge doesn't work. That was a 10 PP move. Let's go over to the 20 and work with that for a while. The Stunfisk is also a ground type, which I think is what's keeping it alive.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at like Pokemon database website or something to see if there's something that's truly effective on it. I think ground and steel covers its bases pretty well.
Hmm.
That being said, let's try to avoid too many more of those. Water. Oh, hello. Oh, I went right around you. All right, hold on a minute. Take a grip claw. Extends the duration of multi-hit turn attacks. When I'm tired of work, it's time for a battle. I'll show you the muscles I've built up. Okay, girl. Yvonne. Packing some muscles underneath your miner's outfit, are we? If you survive this, I'm absorbing you. Okay, nope. Bye-bye, rock and roll.
Yeah, the rock types aren't really the best, I have to admit.
Timber. Siren, you need a better absorbing move than absorb. I wonder if we can get you one of the drains.
Maybe.
Something. If this was Let's Go, it's like you need bouncy bubble.
Sadly, that's Eevee's move alone.
Sadly so, yes. Sword's not doing a whole lot of damage, but it's, heals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then it learned about a rock move. Fine. Gonna be like that. We'll have to switch out Hex, too, because Siren's not gonna have anything that's gonna be giving status condition. Okay. Recover, huh? Well, doesn't do damage, but it is a lot of good healing. No, but I'd rather keep the damage and healing. Muscles I use for work and for battle are different. Sure they are. Alright, now Siren's 28. That's definitely the level cap. Out she goes.
That's going to be a problem.
I don't know, because we still got the ground types. Well, we need somebody to pop in there. Let's see. No, I don't think. No. Now, Ackley's, maybe? Duskull? Somebody a chance here. There's lots of many rock types to make those flyers. Bring the flyers in.
Yeah, flying types aren't really an option in here.
Bugs are gonna hate rocks too. You know what, Frosta, you're in for a little bit. You're not the level cap won't really matter too much for you either, because at least for this gym, because you're definitely not going into the fire gym. Two Pokemon of the same species can have different strengths. That might be possible. I don't know. Dodgy. Gotta be careful. Aha! Team Yell. Again.
Of course.
Let's see. They're all about the dark. Frosta Kageki, I mean, is level 27, not 28. So.
And they 100% hate bugs.
I know. Frostmoth and Nexus are definitely there. Alright, let's bring Kageki in for the fairy moves. And Frostmoth and Nexus in. And we'll see how things go. Frostmoth is our lowest level. Let's give her some time to shine. Definitely need to get her a good name. Excuse me, mate. Sorry to bother you. You're one of them taking part in the gym challenge, right? Crikey, but that's really something. I love a battle against a great trainer like you. Look at you, Oreo. Surrounded by adoring fans, huh? You'll even be showing up lead pretty soon. Wait, jog on, mate. Can't you see we're in the middle of a conversation here? Yeah, can't you see that I'm Hop, the trainer who will be your next champion? Ooh, so we got a joker here, eh? You're so funny, I forgot to laugh. Think I'm playing? I'll prove it then. I think a battle with you lot would definitely end with some laughs. Let's take them on together, Wario. You ready, mate? Sure, buddy. Two of us were endorsed by the champion himself. We'll show you just what that means. Well, if you insist, Team Yellow's going to teach you kids that the gym challenge no joke. You better not be yellow. Horrible pun.
Mm-hmm.
What'd this other kid have to come waltzing up for, eh? I just wanted to knock off challengers one at a time. Now for another double battle. Is this our first double battle with Hop?
Yeah, I believe it is. And he'll lead with the sheep.
Then he leads with the sheep. Let's see. You know what? Struggle Bug hits both of them, so that worked perfectly. At the hit all move.
Only doing more damage to the sheep than to you.
And got the Lanoon in one shot. The evil barely lived. Alright, Hop, you think you can finish off the fox? Double kick, baby. That was the correct move. Look at you, Hop, being all helpful and stuff.
Yeah. He doesn't do that too often, does he?
Yeah, he used the appropriate move and everything. I'm almost proud of the boy.
He found something with type advantage.
I mean, the Pokemon's not type advantage, but the move was. Alright, we're on to... Oh, interesting. Not very effective. Pancham. Oh, because it's fighting, not dark fighting at this level.
Uh-huh.
Sneaky. Well, let's see. What else we got? Icy Wind?
Be careful of Pancham, though, because the fighting type is strong against ice.
It's also strong against normal, too. Just a matter of what move it's got.
If it's got a fighting move, you might be in trouble. That gets rid of the cat.
Well, we know Ice doesn't like fighting. How does Bug feel about fighting?
Bug doesn't care.
We'll see then. Low sweep.
On the sheep.
On the sheep. Thanks for taking one for the team, Hop.
Yeah, I picked on the normal type because it knows it has advantage on it. Now it's in trouble because he sent out the bird.
What's the strongest move we got? Aurora Beam it is. Excuse me. Lower defense. Thanks, Hop. Feel the rainbow. Be hurt by the rainbow.
Hmm.
Are you going to yell at us because we up and yell lost? I'd use the horn. Would I have had a better chance of winning? No. That little mug's the champion's little brother. Guess that's what you get when your older brother is not useless. I know we're Team Yell, but we'll leave quietly once we're beaten. You're very polite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go. I know you guys aren't really that bad, but like, seriously, read your history about Team Rocket. Nice one, Oreo. That's my rival for you. Now then, where could Cobbler have gone off to? Let's keep going. Maybe he's farther in. Alright, that was good for leveling, too. But the bugs are definitely not going into the gym. If there's anything that's going to be crazy weak to fire, it's going to be bug and ice and bug and ghost.
Yep.
And as we've learned painfully, Nexus is a glass cannon if it has got a super effective weakness on it.
Yep.
So let's see. Zally, you're coming back in.
Frosto wants none of this, and neither does Kageki. Pardon me.
There we go. And everybody's all got mixed up. All right, you go. Good. Let's see. We do need somebody in there to keep the full team.
Then you got a couple of ground bugs back there. But are they low level?
No. These are the spare Yukatas we haven't used. I'm still deciding whether to turn them into extra versions of
Nexus.
Yeah, Nexus here. But they're technically still a ghost ice type, just in an evolved form, so they deserve to be in the box. So let's see. I think
These would be okay.
Yeah, let's play Ackley's. Anybody that's level 28, they have to get popped out. If we worst case scenario, well, Pokemon that aren't going to be used in the gym will just get pulled into the team temporarily. Well, at that point, we'll have to figure out the level cap for the next gym, and make sure they don't get over level for that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Dreadnought, down you go, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry, big girl.
Oh.
I was still focused on Dreadnought being a rock type. I really should have taken more attention to the fact that it was a
water type.
Water type. Daragon, you're up, buddy. There we go. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
Welcome to the stream, both of you. As you can see, we're going through Star Mine number 2. We need to do some revival. Serenity Candy and Bubbles, glad to have you both here.
Hey.
Sorry if I didn't acknowledge you at first there. I was trying not to...
A little preoccupied, yeah. And I'll admit, even I was preoccupied, even though I'm post-game.
Yeah, keep an eye on chat. Alright.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. Alright, lesson learned the hard way. Let's move Daragon up front.
Yeah, that'll help. Oh, another water rock.
Mm-hmm. Pansy themselves.
Yeah. Ah. Missed that.
Yeah, so we on our way to the fire gym. Hope you guys are enjoying us playing. You got any comments of your own playthrough of Sword or Shield? We'd love to hear from you. Okay, still. Let's see. Dodge you, picked up that. Soft sand, dodge you again. Nope.
Yeah. Darn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. What are we
We
going to do?
both missed them.
I know. I'm very sad about that. People clearly come in to interact with this thing.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard for the streamers to do it, too.
Peekaboo. Alright, you're not a ghost.
Oh, it's got black sludge.
Ooh. You know what?
That's a poison fighting. Be careful.
It is. It's not something we need.
That black sludge it's holding is.
Yes. Actually could use that. And poison's not going to do very good against our sand pile here. You know what? We picked up some dust balls, so let's give it a go. Pretty rare when you find a Pokemon that has a held item.
Yeah.
All the more reason to catch it.
This is true.
Not going to be using it.
But the held item is useful.
Yeah. Alright, let's heal up Aragon.
Yeah, he could use some attention.
I appreciate that basically both of our reprobates are currently in the team. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not your boss. You go over here. You are going with Ackley's, and you're pretty much just going to stay there. Yeah, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, this is where I like to move Thief. You can steal the held item.
Assuming it has one.
Well, even if it doesn't, it's a good move anyway.
Alright.
It's pretty strong as dark type moves go.
Steam power can send money opponent flying. Sure, buddy. Sure. Vincent. Rail staff Vincent. Again, why is a train operator, a staff member, in the mine? Are you guys like actually all criminals and this is just where you go to be punished? Is this what's happening? Dig, I can't wait to have you all my ground types.
Oh boy.
Do I get anything that could dodge this? Fence curl it is.
Dark type bugs.
Try this again. So Drillbur there, I think, is pure ground at this point. I want to say.
Yeah, I believe it
I
is.
think only its evolved form gets to steel typing. So it does say effective, and it wouldn't say effective if it was against a ground type, would it?
No, it's pure ground. I can confirm that right
Why
now.
would a ground move be effective on a ground type?
Good question.
Yeah. I don't know.
Weird.
Talk to Game Freak about it.
Yep.
Alright, Onyx is up. No, this is how you do a super effective move. But we do need to heal. No more faintings in our fights. Thank you very much. Now that I think about it, Zalabe, you don't have the incense. Who has the incense? Big girl. Bring you back out.
Well, if you've already had her out once, it'll still work.
Just can't hurt to be too sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially since it just used curse, and I'd have been in big trouble with my ghost type.
Ooh, yeah, that's very true.
Defense Rose will have a special attack. Ah, there it is for Dargon. Okay, incredible power. Guess I was the one sent flying. Seriously though, why are you here? Railways were built all across the Galar region a long time ago when the steam engine was built. Doesn't answer my question. Sand tomb. Not a bad ground type move. Okay. Dargon, I'm sorry, buddy. You gotta go. I don't know. Grass types, I feel like, might get in trouble here. Then again, the rocks. You know, we'll give it a try. Give it a try. Good place if weren't holding ourselves back for levels. Could be a good way to get really strong here.
That's very true.
I could easily get to level 30 on my Pokemon here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for helping out my training team now, but I must say, it's unforgivable for you to get in the way of a Carkol hard at work. We weren't getting in its way, we were trying to cheer it on. Still, you did a number on us in that Pokemon battle, so it's time for Team Yell to scarf her and give a morale boost elsewhere. Hearing is one thing, but one shouldn't get in the way of honest work. Gore!
Mm-hmm.
That's Kabu. Man, he's wicked. No wonder he's the fire-type gym leader. You are the trainers endorsed by Leon, Hop, and Oriel, am I right? Just training right up to the last moment so I can guarantee the perfect match. I face you gym challengers. I specialize in fire-type Pokemon, and the water-type Pokemon in Galar Mine number 2 are the perfect opponents to train against. Regardless, it's getting late. Just go straight once you get out of this mine, and you'll reach Motoscope. Get a good rest at the hotel, and make sure you're both in your top condition. Come on, Carkol, time for you to head on home, too. I'll make sure you get there safely. Or we're going to be on fire tomorrow. I remember Lee talking about Kabu. He said that a lot of gym challengers give up because they just can't beat Kabu. And now I'm getting all fired up too. He's that big of a roadblock. Why is he only the 3rd gym? You tell me he couldn't beat the ghost or fighting gyms?
Yeah, really.
That Carkol from before. I guess I must have been here on a job. You do know about Pokejobs by now, right? I do. Of course you do. Now, I'm Cream Cracker. I'm for the Badoo drop-in and some sleep. Come tomorrow, Fire Gym Leader Kabu better be ready, because I'm coming for him.
There you go. Let him have it.
Yeah, but then we're going to just run around and grab it.
Oh, that'll be helpful.
Amulet coin, very helpful. Oh, Mia, I see you've been very busy.
Yes, I have.
My goodness, okay. Great balls, good stuff. I don't think there's any Pokemon in here we need to try and catch. You're a Hatena. Aren't you? Yes, you are. We don't need you. We'll just catch you for the, because you're a rare spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Iron defense. What's better than defense girl? Oh, here we go. Time for Ackley's to evolve.
There we go.
And one of my favorite ghost type Pokemon, Hunter. Yes, Pokemon. Shadow Punch, yes.
Well, that'll make her even more dangerous.
Granted, sadly, she's more of a special than a physical attacker, but I mean, better than Lick.
Yeah.
Home Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Thing tells me you got put in the wrong box. Yes, you did. Alright, Zalaby, you, however, have definitely hit level 28. So, Frosta, you can come in. Okay. Get somebody. Young Pokemon trainer, will you honor me with a battle? Sure, lady. Madam Caroline.
There you go.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh, jeez.
Dun, dun, dun. That's the only line I know from the song. I'm sorry. Anyone else, if you guys know the rest of the lines, feel free to put it in the comments. Rude.
Uh-oh.
Good sleep. There.
That works. Although, to be fair, she picked a good move for getting rid of your ground type.
Yeah, but unfortunately it pulled out something that's going to be just as devastating.
True.
There are worse choices it could have pulled. Woo bad, huh? No, we're good. Try out our new Shadow Punch. Good. One more punch ought to do it. There we go. Anyone who's seen my Pokemon Sword playthrough knows I'm a big fan of punching things.
That's certainly true.
Oh, Frosta wants to learn Uproar, does she?
It can be a devastating move, but it's a normal type.
Seems you're already quite used to Pokemon battles. Yep. Alright, well, Frosta, you were only with us for a short time. A year in. Uh-oh.
No, that was just me plugging the keyboard back in.
No, I mean, I got a low battery warning on my controller.
Oh no!
I think it'll be enough to keep the stream going, though.
You just barely got past the hour mark.
I know, but we're just going to be eating the fire gym. And I don't think it'll take an hour to do the fire.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. Now, one thing we did a little bit of research about the whole stone mix-up. Turns out the person we need the ice stone for was Stygiary down here. No, hi, Bubbles.
No, that was me.
Okay. So now we're going to evolve our Stygiary, our little bouncy boys growing up. To a lean, mean, nice Yeti machine, Darmanitan. Zen Charm Pokemon, Galarian form. Quickly freeze a snowball in its head before going for a headbutt.
There we go.
Icicle Crash. Yeah, sure. You're definitely all about that physical. Get rid of Bite for now. Might bring the dark moves back in when we get to the Ghost Gym, but we'll see. Okay. Street sign. Oh, yep. Motostoke this away. Copper.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. What's all this, then? Fancy a scrap with a copper? I miss Officer Jenny already.
I agree.
Police Officer Raymond instead.
Yep.
Big girl of snow frolicker. Now, I know there's a danger because of the ice typing, but I'm betting that ground typing will do the job.
And she's fast enough. Ooh, but not quite strong enough.
Sadly, no. This is a good example whether she can handle the fire gym. There is no.
Oh, yeah, that was a crit, too.
And we had levels on that thing.
Uh-oh.
Well, that just confirms what I was already concerned about.
Yeah.
Ice types do not want to be an active part of this fight, if at all possible. So let's revive our big girl.
And hopefully it helped. Hopefully she'll at least get some levels out of the deal.
Now that she's revived, yes.
Yeah.
Meantime, bulldoze. Nah, bro. I don't think Cabo has any counters for ground. You've got some Pokemon with you there. Your battle technique is bang on, too. No problems traveling alone. I've seen enough to know you can handle yourself. Well, thanks. In case any of you who are wondering about the Pokejump thing Hop mentioned, it's just a little side thing you can do. Send Pokemon you're not using your active team out on there'll be requests for certain types of Pokemon to go off and do something for a specified amount of time. You can send them out for an hour, half a day, a whole day, with game day. No, it's not game day. It's real world time. And when they come back, they'll gain experience, and sometimes they'll even give you money or an item if you gave the right type to ask for.
Yep.
Pokeballs, Great Balls. Yep, now we're back. We've done the loop. We're now back at Motostoke. And I'm going to go right to the Pokemon.
Yeah, that's very much a good idea.
We've done all the leveling up we can level up. It's time to put in the proper team.
And go beat the dickens out of Kabu.
Pretty much. Which means our number one attacker is going to be Siren. Followed up by Deidre. Water Ghost and Ground Ghost should make short work.
Even Poison Ghost will be of some help.
Possibly.
Those two ice types, though, that's questionable.
I kept Kageki out just because everybody was trying to level things. Yeta, absolutely not. That's a 4 times weakness right there.
Oh, yeah.
Zalby.
Ground Ghost.
Yep, I think Zalby comes in. Gary, you're out, buddy. Let's see. Item-wise, got Big Girl. Yeah, I really wanted to bring you in on this, Big Girl. I want you to know that. But you're just too darn weak to the fire move.
Yeah, that ice typing. Ouch.
Yeah, I was really hoping it would be countered by the ground. The ground typing would give you enough defense to hang in there, but clearly not.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Kageki has to come with us because she is basically the epitome of this whole run. She's at the back of the party, but she's our 2 highest level Pokemon, Siren and Zalby, are going to be taking the lead. Deidre's following back, pitching it. At least, honestly, I'm torn. Not going to be super effective against anything, but it'll have the ghost immunity if a normal move is tried. I think there's some bugs which are weak to poison.
Yeah, he does have a bug type in the group.
Yeah, there'll be some fire bugs. So I think that will do us.
Yeah, he's got 2 pure fire and 1 fire bug.
Yep, I think we're going to be as good as we can do for now. Alright, so do that. Save. Go to the gym. Bring the midnight oil, are we? You're here for the gym challenge. You won't be able to challenge Kabu till the morning. For now, it's best to simply get yourself a good night's rest at the Bidoo drop in. Alright, they want us to go take a nap.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we're in a video game or anything where our character doesn't have stamina or anything. But, you know, whatever. That's fine. One quick thing then before we go to the Bidoo drop in, I'm going to run right out of Motostoke because I want to show you guys something. You've probably noticed, while I'm on a bike, I don't have regular bike colors. And that's because another nice feature of the bike, once you get it, is you can also talk to... Oh, hey, we got an egg hatching. Final egg.
There you go.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? And... Lapras!
Water ice. Pity it's level 1.
And we'll change quickly. Crossing ICCs has no issue for this cold-resistant Pokemon. Loose skin is a little cruel to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to give you a name. You're a male Lapras.
No, it's a boy.
Well, I think there's only one proper name we can give this one. Blue Knight.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, he is blue at least.
I think we spelled our character's knight as an N-I-T-E.
Yeah, but you misspelled blue.
No, I did that on purpose, because in our fighting playthrough, we already did blue properly.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Well, before I was interrupted...
By a hatching.
By the hatching. Our last egg, finally. And now this way, our whole team has named Pokemon, too.
Yep.
You talk to this guy, you can do the makeover and change color of the biking outfit. And you can choose between whatever types your Pokemon at the head of your party only. So if it was just a single type Pokemon like pure grass, well then you can only be a grass type clothing. Since Kageki is both ghost and ice, you get to choose. So far you guys have been seeing what the ice type outfit looks like. But since this is really the ghost gym, I figured now's a good time to put on the ghost color.
Ghost time to shine, you mean?
Jolly good indeed. You picked a wonderful color. And so now, as you can see, now we got a different color.
Mm-hmm. It even looks like Gengar's mouth in some places.
Sorta. Alright, that little bit of trivia aside, let's go to the Badoo drop-in. I think it's quite familiar, don't we?
No, Marnie. And
Well,
that's a fighting type round. She's got 2 fighting types.
That's gonna get real interesting.
Yep, because one of them is dark fighting, so your ghosts are going to have issues.
We're gonna see how it goes.
That is just the anti-ice ghost if I ever saw it.
Challenger Oriole, right? Giving it your all even this late, huh? Hey, help me with something for a sec. I want to see if I'm ready for the next leg of the gym challenge. Sure. Wicked! Got some fight in you, huh? TVL was just ready to pop out.
Of course they were.
And given her expression, she didn't expect you to say yes. Wonder if TVL put her up to it.
It might have.
Here we go. It's a little sad that this fight, you don't get like an interior of the building background.
No, it's just a wispy background, basically.
Yeah, Pokemon Trainer Marnie. What do we got? Poison Fighting Crow.
Mm-hmm.
Against Kageki.
Kageki.
Kageki. I'll feel awful if I lose, but there's no way I'm gonna. Let's start off with some ice sharding. Oh, Sucker Punch failed because Ice Shard priority moved out of it. That's how you get around that horrible Sucker Punch.
Well, that worked.
Ice Shard goes first. Oh, that's wonderful. Because I'm not preparing an attack anymore by the time Sucker Punch goes off, so it can't work. Oh, we found the loophole, everybody. Ice Shard for the win. Ah. Honestly, Marnie, you need to have a ground or water type in your party. If I don't see one of those coming up here, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. There we go. Blue Knight's already learning moves. Scraggy. We'll keep. I got an answer for your Dark Fighter. Mwah! One shot. Granted, now that sucker, if he'd sucker punch me, I might have been in trouble. Learning moves like real fast. More Pico, okay. Well, you know what, Kageki, you've been an ace. Let's keep you going. Be no fun if things ended just yet. That's why we ain't giving up.
The real headache.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's try another draining kiss. Almost. I think this move expresses my feelings. What do you think?
Uh-oh. Ooh, that's painful.
It did, but now you turned into dark type move. And I'm going to just heal right back up with the rest of your HP. Mwah. Make love, not war, I say.
Uh-huh. She's not living up to her name. She's not living up to her name there.
Who is?
Hagaki.
Oh, I know. All right, you're all level 28. That's going to be wonderful for the gym. Thanks, Marnie. You beat me. Guess you must not be too bad after all, huh? Yeah, just must not be. Guess I better get to bed and rest up for tomorrow. You better get to sleep, too. Hurrah! Next morning. Morning, Oreo. That friend of yours already went off to challenge the next gym. Kabu's lead card is supposed to help against him, but I ended up with a few copies. So I'll give you one. Don't look so chuffed, it's no big deal. Well, you know Team Yo just gave her all their copies. Thanks. Take this too, a little something for our battle yesterday. Burn heals.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll have no trouble beating that Manifier Kabu chap, right? Why don't you get over to Motostoke Stadium and get that gym badge already? Let's move our... Kageki, you did great, but this is not going to be your fight. It is super not going to be your fight. Well, I don't plan on using you, Blue Knight. Let's just see if we can give you something just in case of trouble. You know what? You can learn Whirlpool. Let's just give it to you for now.
Yeah, it's something. Better than growl. Yeah. It might not last too long in there, even with type advantage. He just doesn't have levels to match.
Oh, he leveled up pretty quickly from just the one fight there, so you never know.
True.
And since he's got Whirlpool, we recently got an item very specifically that talks about helping with moves like Whirlpool. Let's see if I can find out where it is.
Mystic Water would work.
Nope, that's not it.
Oh, we passed Mystic Water.
I'm not looking for Mystic Water. It's an item we just got. There we go. Extends the duration of multi-turn attacks like Bind and Wrap or Whirlpool.
Okay, that works.
Okay, and this is what we're going in with, everybody. I'm going to do a quick save. Off we go. And I never noticed before, but the statue of the hero of Galar is standing over a big swirly thing like you find in the raid dens.
Yep.
It's a very nice statue, but it belongs in a completely different meaning. Top. Slow moving, aren't you, Oreo? I've already gone and earned my fire badge. That Manifier Kabu is just what you'd expect. Nearly got burned in my battle with him. Even with my strongest team, it was definitely touch and go, but I still won in the end. Get a shift on, Oreo. I'll bet you'll beat the Manifier too. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's home. Nobody's really here this time other than a few other challengers. You know, you should never see Beady inside any of these.
This is true.
I made it this far at least, but now I'm not sure I can make it any further. Can I really beat the fire gym? I don't know. You're ready for the fire gym leader Cabo, are you? Okay. You're one of the gym challengers that we were endorsed by Leon, right? No wonder you're up to taking on Cabo. Everyone's getting disheartened. Come on. I got the grass badge and the water badge, but can I really get a fire badge? Do you know your Pokemon types?
Apparently not.
If you know your Pokemon types, you're fine. Yeah, I'm sure you are, buddy. I'm sure you are. Okay. I don't have too many challengers since our leader Cabo's made his gym mission so hard. Happy to get you registered at once. Oh, I'm super ready. Challenge our gym, change into the uniform, yeah.
Under an hour and a half. Got half an hour to beat up Cobney.
You may find the fire gym's mission a bit different from others you've faced. In you go. And I agree, it's not like a maze or a puzzle or anything. But I still find it more interesting than, at least you guys got to... Well, you guys will see. And I'm sorry, I know it's probably supposed to represent, like, the Cabo helmet shape, this area. But all I see is the radiation symbol on the ground. Hi, Dan. The mission gym for the fire gym is this. Catching Pokemon to earn the most points. 5 points to clear the gym mission. In case you're wondering, you'll earn 1 point for defeating a Pokemon in the tall grass. There are 2 points for catching a Pokemon. You won't be alone in this competition. Other trainers will be joining you in your battles. Think about what your opponents might do and try to take the best action to rack up points. Gym mission start. So we basically have to catch the Pokemon.
Personally, I tend to knock out the other trainers first. Especially if I have a good water type just hanging around.
Well, in the spirit of fairness of the gym challenge and to not be sneaky, I'm going to at least throw a quick ball. If it goes in a quick ball, fine. If it doesn't, then alright.
That's usually the procedure.
I think that's fair.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and caught the sizzle. Love fire. Uh-huh. Yep, full heal can absolutely do that. Hey, buddy. Never mind, I just came to talk to you. There's a fire Vulpix. Hi. I mean, catch a Pokemon before your opponent. I have to give points. That's really an original idea for a gym challenge.
That is true, yeah.
So far, quick balls have been doing work. Claimed himself 4 points. 1 more to victory. Yep. Good. Yeah, I didn't think I could just fight you first. Alright. And our last one? Now, here's the interesting part, everybody. Ghost Fire. As far as I know, this is the earliest you can naturally catch one. Oh, was that a critical catch?
Looks like it might have been.
Yeah, boy. Yep. Blue Knight got to 14, coming along wonderfully. Yes, we do. Now, here's some interesting. A boy, Litwick. Perfect. There's a name in one of our characters that actually works really well for a fire type. I didn't want to use it for our first egg because I knew this was coming up. So now this little candle boy is getting that name. And Angel, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. No. There we go. Question is, I need to make sure I can spell it. Yes?
Yep. Oh, there's no space between the two.
Oh.
And no capital B.
One thing at a time. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Congratulations on another mission clear. Clearing leader Kabu's gym mission like that. You're positively on fire. Next you'll be facing Kabu, the leader of the fire gym. On you go, challenger. Now, Angel, you said you usually knock out the opponent. Do you get money after you catch the Pokemon if you knock out the opponent first?
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, he just popped in there right next to us out of nowhere.
Ha!
Doing a proper little jog where we're just bebopping along at a normal walk.
Walking along, yep.
I mean, I'd say so far out of everybody, he's the one who looks like an athlete. How he's acting, how he looks, how he walks. That's how an athlete would do it. The first two gym leaders, Milo was acting like a farmer.
Nessa was more like a, I can't think of the word. Model. There you go.
Model plus, she liked having your mind, making you work your mind over.
Yeah.
She's intellectual, I would say.
Yeah, model intellectual.
The fact that you're here means you've bested both Milo's grass-type Pokemon and Nessa's water types too. Quite an accomplishment. Every trainer in Pokemon trains hard in pursuit of victory. That means your opponent is also working hard to win. In the end, the match is decided by which side is able to unleash their true potential. Those jagged lines. Kabu. Gym leader Kabu.
There you go.
From Hoenn. Starting off strong with a Ninetales. Let's see how much damage Siren can do. 3 Pokemon. Now, here's the real question. Should we get cocky, Dynamax right away, and just try to one-shot each one?
I don't know. I'd say test it on the Ninetales first.
All right. Let's start off.
Because they like using that.
Start off with a good old brine.
You're burned.
I can fix that, no problem. First off, will that one-shot you?
No.
All right, fine.
And now it's doing chip damage.
Well, I can fix that. I'm not too worried. I'm doing way more damage to it than it's doing to me. Down goes Ninetales.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Blue Knight wants to learn a life do, huh?
That's not a bad move.
Yeah, we'll take that out instead of Sing. If I need to put something to sleep, there are things with much higher chances of working.
Yeah.
Alright, Arcanine, not a problem.
There we go.
You only
Should
got
have
the one
some-
full heal.
Yeah, you got a bunch of burn heals. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's a problem.
That is a bigger problem, I agree.
It's not going to live through another attack, though.
Well, if I... Oh, he's faster.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to warn you about.
But that takes care of bite.
Need somebody to stand in.
I only have ghosts and ice. Do you think the ice would be doing better?
Nope.
Bite's been disabled, so let's make some magic happen.
He does love to burn you, though.
It's okay. Waste a turn doing that instead of trying to do something else, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just lucky I don't have dig yet.
Ooh, that's a good move.
I shouldn't have heard as much as it did. I guess Zalby just is not very good with the special defense. Now then we have a bigger problem. Bite is no longer disabled. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah. You might have to have Blue Knight step in. Because he's water.
Timer back.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Cabo, you want to go for chip damage, we can do that too. Deidre has a higher
flinch, so.
It did do the flinch.
Yeah.
We'll say that is the advantage of bite over crunch.
Yeah.
But not a guaranteed either.
Food. And that's going to help.
Yep.
That's going to hurt.
So is that.
Almost.
You know what? Deidre, you're doing so good, you deserve the full heal. Oh, that's not what I was thinking. I thought there was an item that fully healed HP
there
and status
is,
condition.
but you don't have it.
I don't have it. Fine. Get a move.
What you were thinking of was full restore, not full heal.
Full restore.
Uh-huh.
Time to wash the bug away.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing out his Gigantamax Centiscorch. Pretty sure it's that Gigantamax version.
Yeah.
Light that fire and get your mind moving, Cabo. There still must be a path to victory. Burn bright, sense of scorch. Let Gigantamax change your size and your form.
There you go.
We've still got higher levels, I think, and Siren is not burned. I think we've got this.
Yeah, with it being Gigantamax, it won't be able to use Will-O-Wisp.
Exactly. I have to admit, a Gigantamax form kit is really cool looking.
It is. And it's very fun to use.
It gives it kind of a dragonish look.
Eastern Dragon, yeah.
Yeah. Versus our pretty little pink princess here. Flames always burn upward, so we'll always aim to go higher. You understand, don't you? E-Max Centiferno. Well, it did damage. And it also critted. I regenerate your G-Max with a glorified Hydro.
Mm-hmm. It should cause it to start raining.
There
you go. Now he's going to be even weaker. Oh, got you with Fire Spin.
That's the G-Max move.
Max Flutter by his bug. It did enough, looks like.
This ought to do even more. Did I get him? Almost. But you're not going to survive another attack, so let's get you free. It'll take the third turn, but it'll be worth it. I am surprised that, I guess, it had to try out do the G-Max, but using fire moves after that wasn't going to do anything. I wonder what its bug move is that it's using to do that, you know?
I'm not sure.
We'll see in a minute.
I mean, with G-Max running out, you both are at the same point.
I'm going to take a chance. If he's not going to crit me, Brian should finish the job.
Smokescreen.
Oh, that was the wrong move. All Brian has to do is hit. Yep, I win.
It tried to look to lower accuracy so it wouldn't hit you. Hit it. Yeah, that did it.
Great Pokemon and a great trainer. It's no surprise that you won. I'm often regarded as the first real roadblock of the gym challenge, and yet you defeated me. Clearly, your talent surpassed my many years of experience. I still have much to learn. I know now that you and your Pokemon will become a fantastic team. I'm glad I could battle you today. Let me give you a fire badge as proof that you've defeated me. Oops.
So.
It's okay. Small technical difficulties, but we're good. Catch Pokemon up to level 35. Thanks to the Dynamax phenomenon, our Pokemon battles have become part of the Galar region's culture. And it's the young trainers who are responsible for keeping our culture alive. Of course, I hope that instead of just keeping it alive, you also help it to become something better. We adults will be the pillars for you to build on. Only adults in the real world thought like that.
Yeah, that's certainly true.
Oriole, I figured that if anyone could do it, you and your Frillich would be the ones, but still, that match had me right at the edge of my seat. Oh, you're watching, Hal. Thanks. Challenger Oriole, I see you've done a fine job collecting the gym badges from grass, water, and fire. Please take this TM to commemorate what you accomplished here today. Will-O-Wisp, of course.
Oh, yeah, his favorite.
And take one of our uniforms. It's the same design as Kabu himself wears. Fire uniform. Mm-hmm. Proving your skill well enough to try your hand against the gyms that await you, starting in the city of Hammerlock. Head back down to the wild area surrounding the city and make your way to Hammerlock. With all the badges we've earned ourselves, I reckon we should be alright, even against the fierce Pokemon you find in the deep wild area. Let's go find out for ourselves. I do want to point out, yes, that yeah, now our level cap is for traded Pokemon will be level 50.
You can catch up to 35.
Mm-hmm. We're not done yet. Let's give it our all. Yeah. Pokemon really got stuck in and did their best for you, didn't they? When I watched your match, I was the one who ended up feeling fired up to carry on. You beat Kabu Fellow, you really are a great trainer. At this rate, I bet the other gym challengers are start wanting to test their mettle against you. Well, I mean, as long as it gets people to not give up. It's one thing if you fail, but don't give up.
Yeah, that's certainly true.
That's Leon for you, isn't it? He must have seen at a glance how much potential you had, and that's why he chose to endorse you. Camping, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Hurry up, Oreo. Right behind you, bud. Huh? You're the gym leader, but you still came all the way to see us off? Oh, I bet you can tell already that I'm the one who'll become the next champion, yeah? There are many trainers who never manage to gather 3 gym badges, and they just give up on the gym challenge altogether. I make it a point to see off any trainers who are able to defeat me. Phew, we made it. Thank goodness for flying taxis. Oreo, Hop, congratulations. It's pretty amazing you two defeated Kabu. I mean, Nessa, I feel like you'd be able to wipe the floor with them. Not a lot of gym challengers are able to get a gym badge from Kabu. I mean, Dreadnought absolutely would have wrecked his team, I think. Water Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'd like to get together and see them off as a way of showing our support. Allow me to send you off with a proper sporty chant. Hustle, 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 hop. You can do it. You can do it, Oreo. The gym leaders you face ahead are all tough opponents. But I believe that you will prevail. Believe in your Pokemon and keep pushing on. Thanks, you all. We're going to keep winning. We've got to if we want to face off in the Champion Cup, after all.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Oreo. Let's head for Hammerlock. Going out into the wild.
I'm nearby. You won't see me during the cutscene.
Hello again, wild area, my old friend. I've come back to you even stronger than before. Oreo, Hammerlock is up that way. Got it? Yeah, you could certainly rush straight there without a single detour. Now that you and I have a few gym badges, we should be able to catch stronger Pokemon. So I know what I'm doing. I'll be catching myself some amazing Pokemon to fill in the next page in the tale of my legend. There we go. Don't waste your efforts. It's not like either of you could ever make it through the gym challenge anyway. Champion must have really been off his rocker to endorse the likes of you. I mean, it seems Hop here can't even throw a Pokeball properly. Rubbish. More like you don't know enough to recognize greatness when you see it.
Mm-hmm.
My throws are the greatest, and my bro is the finest champion the world has ever seen. I'm not going to listen to you insulting him. How tiresome. Fine, I'll battle you over there. Maybe that will help you finally understand just how weak you are. You're on, then. I know you challenged Oriole to battle in the Galar Mine #2 and lost to him there. I'm his greatest rival. In other words, there's no way you're beating me. All this prattle about Oriole and the champion and whatnot, do you not have anything of your own to show?
That is a valid
this
question.
Wally my real skills in battle. So see you later, Oriole. Let's meet up in Hammerlock when I'm through with him. To be fair, Hop, I don't think you have a counter for Psychic.
No, I don't believe he does.
If anything, his normal types are going to get wrecked.
And then some, yeah.
I suppose I got a complimentary heal. I did. Wonderful. Okay, so yes, as I stated, we can now. Oh, I need to fight you in a minute. Head across the bridge to the northern half to Hammerlock. We are a long way from the next gym, however.
Mm-hmm.
Angel, while I take care of Chloe here, can you please tell our lovely viewers what is the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Angel, cap for the next gym. Who is the strongest level Pokemon in the Ghost Gym?
You really are a long way away.
I know. It's going to be a little bit.
Long way and a lot of fights.
I know that. Getting the Hammerlock, getting through Hammerlock, getting through a route, getting through a town, and then bagging to the gym.
Mm-hmm. Plus the gym mission and all the story in between. But their best looks like will be 36.
Okay, so that's at least now we got some breathing room to really level. 36, so 38 at most. We want to keep our Pokemon there.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll let you guys know right now. That's going to take some leveling. We're probably going to do that leveling by going to the Isle of Armor. Because I think we're just about done here.
Yeah.
So,
Got 7 minutes left, but that's okay.
Our next stream will be going to the Isle of Armor, and we're going to go Diglett hunting. There's a lot of Diglets to be found on the Isle of Armor. And doing that will help us level up as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll do that. Get a couple of Pokemon through our Diglett hunting, but you guys will see what that all means when we get there. And then once we accomplish that, we'll just hopefully be able to burn through Hammerlock. There'll probably be one stream to do the Diglets, one stream to do Hammerlock. Maybe we'll be able to get through Route 6 in that same stream, but Route 6 is a lot.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot before the next gym.
In the meantime, I gotta deal with this annoying guy.
Oh boy.
I never encountered a drizzle before. Great.
It'd be pure water.
It is, but it knows Sucker Punch, and so it took down my Akagiki with it.
Oh, yep. You gotta be careful on that one.
And it was using Baby Doll Eyes to lower my attack, so Ice Shard was doing less and less and less.
Yep, that would be annoying.
We need to put you to sleep. Sucker Punch, it doesn't work on Hypnosis, because Hypnosis is an attack.
Oh, there goes Tearful Look again.
Yeah, it's going to keep on doing that until my attack is probably -6. I keep avoiding my Hypnosis.
But it doesn't have much for accuracy.
This is why I like Spore. Hopefully one of our grass Pokemon are going to learn Spore eventually.
Maybe.
Okay, you're asleep. Well, she's much more of a threat with her Pokemon now at level 30.
Mm-hmm.
Boss threat, huh? Hmm.
Special. The accuracy.
Always results in a crit.
Hmm. 90, that was 55, so it's stronger.
It's a trade-off. I want to kind of keep Ice Shark because that priority move is good. Crunch we're not going to be using for a while, so we'll like put Crunch back on later if we need it. But we'll keep out our Haunter. At least do some work.
You don't have any poison moves, do you?
No.
Aww.
Which will become a problem later on, but hopefully we can get some poison moves as we level.
It's possible.
There we go. And Poison Sludge, Black Sludge is going to be slowly healing us. Then we'll Hex ya. And I'm going to Shadow Punch ya. And we'll come bring Kagiki back in for the finale.
Oh,
That shouldn't work on an Ice type.
You'd think it wouldn't have been so strong.
Something screwy there. There we go.
Or Kageki didn't get anything out of that.
Nightshade. wants to win it the most? Idra? Nah.
You can always give it to her later.
No, Ice Shard. Who wants to know that? Blue. You know what? That you can definitely have that over Mist. He's a good person to level up against too.
Mm-hmm.
And 18,000 money per beating her, as long as you have an amulet coin or incense. Good stuff.
Yep.
Where are you camping?
I'm right outside the door. You should see my smoke plume soon. There it is.
There it is. Now let's end the stream with cooking together, huh?
Sounds like a plan to me. My team's hungry.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of spoilery.
Well, we don't know what they are. They're just hanging around.
Anyone who's a fan of Pokemon recognizes some of those faces.
True. True. That won't make that much difference. The game's been out long enough, I don't think it'll be a problem.
Alright, well, anyway.
I'm fine with cooking.
Start to cook.
Yes.
Sure. Okie dokie. Like all the cooking you guys have seen me do before with the NPC along the routes, this is full-on berry cooking. And with some potatoes?
Yep, that was a pack of potatoes I passed.
Alright.
Careful.
Nice and warm. Not too hot. Already got good sparkles going.
Ah, you're splashing on my screen.
I saw that. I did one splash.
You're going too fast again.
No, I got plenty of sparkles.
I was seeing splashes.
Boom.
There are plenty of sparkles, but I was seeing splashes.
We'll find out in a minute.
Yep. Yeah, don't mind my mishmash of collection there.
Spicy, plenty of potato curry. Makes me hungry for lunch.
We'll get that in a minute or two.
And we got a Caparaja.
Yep, there you go. Anybody needed to level up by friendship?
Uh-huh.
Your siren likes to thrash about, huh?
Apparently so. Alright, I'm gonna go take myself over to the heat up spot and then save quick. We gotta go. Our time is up, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this stream. You please leave a like and subscribe to this channel and follow us on YouTube and Twitch. Ring the bell for notifications. We want to say thank you very much for watching, and if you want to financially support us, please go to indieplanet.com, Dream Angel Comic Books, and buy our Dream Angel and Tech Warrior comic books. They are a superhero fantasy and a technological sci-fi story, I would say.
Yeah.
And we'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.